All right, everybody, we're here again. Again, we're going to focus on defending the front headlock choke. So we're looking at submission defense. Right now, we're focusing on the Darce choke defense. Again, the same two ideas we're always going to use is push or pull, pushing situation, stacking, driving, pushing into the person to reduce the tension. And then once we do that, we can slip our arm out or our leg out or our neck out of position. Or two, using a pulling motion. Now, normally associated with the pulling motion, we have to reduce the tension by rotating within the control. And once we change the alignment, again, we've reduced the tension so we can slip out of the attack. We're gonna have a look at here, again, a really simple option in breaking the grips in the Darce choke position to start to remove the pressure of the choke. And we're actually gonna use more of our driving movement. We're gonna kind of get deeper inside the choke, even though we're not on the top position. We're just gonna trap his limbs in a way that we can drive towards his arms and break the grips off. So, we're here like this. Now again, the most common situation is either being already in a side control and him attacking us there, generally off of like an underhook. Alright, so before that happened, we go for the underhook, try to get up, and then he shoots that real powerful control. Or, alright, he's able to get to the front headlock in the turtle some way, and then once he gets to here, he makes that neck clamp, forces our body down into the mat. Now we're stuck here with a very, very poor position. Because now, if we don't adjust well, we're gonna tap. The most important thing here is just not staying on our side. We need to survive for a moment so that we can actually build some type of defense. The problem with staying here and resisting here is we're gonna tap. The longer I stay on my side, the more likely I'm gonna tap. He just starts squeezing and sprawling and attacking my neck, and now the choke comes on way too quick. So the moment we land here, or we get caught in this position, we feel the choke on, and he's sprawling on our body, and he's doing all this stuff, I'm gonna put my knees into the mat, or I'm gonna sprawl here like this. Now this time we're actually gonna focus on the sprawl a little more, okay? We're gonna focus on the sprawl because I wanna trap his arm. And the problem is from here, what normally happens is even if I build base, he goes back to that clamp, and he goes back to the clamp on my neck, breaks me down again, and I'm stuck here again. Every time I try to get up, he keeps breaking me down. I can't get out of the attack, so now I'm gonna do something different. I turn my stomach down into the mat, and now I'm gonna overhook this arm. Okay, look, I wrap my arm and trap his elbow here. I'm gonna start leaning towards that hip, with all my pressure through my chest, trapping his elbow to the mat. And now I'm going to use my neck towards the wrist of the arm of my neck. Again, the weakest point of his arm is his hands. All right, he's maintaining that grip with his other arm. I'm now going to stretch my neck and move my neck in this direction. The grip broke. And even if the guy's really powerful, I don't have to use my neck. I can just walk into that position. And now that I'm out of the control, he can try to go to my back, he can try to do these things, but I'm trapping his arm. And that's why it's super important that I actually control this with the overhook. Some other options in the same situation, if he goes back to the Darce, and if I hold my leg, what happens is I can do the same thing, but he can pull his arm out. If he pulls his arm free, he's gonna start going to my back. So it's super important that I maintain a very, very powerful grip of his arm. I'm here like this, he has the Darce locked in, I wrap that arm, I never let that arm free. I walk my whole body to the wrist, and now that I'm out of position, I can start retracting and getting back to a position where I'm safe again.